Welcome back to GearCheckGames. This is part 14 of our Pokemon Red playthrough. We're going to go up this elevator. We're going to go beat up Giovanni.
It's time to report to the boss.
Yeah.
Hey guys, you know what's funnier than Red 13?
Yeah.
Red 14.
Got him. Insert air horns here.
If my horrible Meowth impression didn't scare everyone away by now, that joke surely did.
You know what I should do is, as soon as we walk in the room, I should play the rocket theme from the anime. Just to please all the anime files out there.
Oh, like me? The anime music files?
Well, right. Well, I won't spoil... Okay, minor spoiler for part 16 and 17.
No,
There will be more music, and you will enjoy it.
Hooray!
Yes.
And it will be copyright music, and we will lose our channel.
Yeah. And GearCheckGames will become Game Freak Games.
So enjoy these vintage Pokemon episodes while they're still up.
They only get better with age.
Now sponsored by Purple Mattress.
I guess on that subject, I remember when... I think it was the initial reveal of Sword and Shield. When that dropped, people were getting they were getting their videos blocked for using footage of that on YouTube.
Oh yeah,
that's so dumb.
Like not
After
even
Nintendo was all like, yeah, feel free to use our footage now. We're cool with it.
To me, that just kind of drives even more of a wedge between Nintendo and the Pokemon Company.
Well, dude, even people like Arlo, who's like in their back pocket, got flagged. I'm like, guys, he's one of your biggest advertisers.
I wouldn't say he's in their back pocket. I mean, I think he.
Well, he's definitely a shill. Like, I'm not gonna mince words here.
Calling him out.
Your words, not mine.
He's not a shill. He likes. Have you seen his
He's a puppet.
Star Fox? Yeah. No, he's a monster. Haven't you seen his recent crossover with Cinemassacre?
Yeah, haven't you seen him play basketball?
He doesn't like to be called a Muppet.
It's for all you Space Jam fans out there.
Yeah, man. Did you see his Star Fox? I know this is old, but his Star Fox Zero video? He ripped them a new one.
Oh, well, that's like, I feel like that's low hanging fruit, though. You know?
Yeah. It was also back when Nintendo was in kind of a bad place. In terms of public perception.
The Wii U was the dark times.
But yeah. So yeah, Game Freak was claiming those videos very foolishly, in my opinion. Or not Game Freak, the Pokemon Company.
Agate backwards is Saki.
No, it's not.
No, it's
Can't you spell?
Wait a second. Ekans backwards is Mario.
No, that's all MR. Get it right.
Yeah, we're not playing Pikmin anymore, Dan. Jeez.
Yeah, we're playing another PC
It's in the past.
It's in the past.
We're not playing Pikmin, we're playing Pokemon.
Dappy 2 actually is doing stuff. This is weird.
I know.
But he's PSN'd, so I don't know how much longer this is gonna last.
Yeah. He's gonna become Okami HD soon. That's what happens when he gets destroyed. I mean, he doesn't get destroyed, they do. What do you mean?
Well, thankfully, Okami HD is now available on all platforms, so...
Including the smartphone.
I saw that game for I think it was $15-20 the other day, and I almost got it. I should have got it.
The Switch version's the one to get, in my opinion. It's 1080p, mostly solid frame rate, and HD rumble.
Per your guys' suggestions, that and Sonic Mania Plus is going to be my next game purchases after I move.
Yay!
I rented Okami at the library way back in the day, and I beat it 3 times, and I still wasn't done with the game.
God.
The joke is that game has a lot of fake endings.
Yeah. Okami is one of those. We'll get to that game eventually, but it's one of those games where it's you kind of get the sense that they knew there wasn't going to be a full sequel to it, so they just kind of got all their ideas on the table in one game. So it feels like it's just kind of 3 stories that come one after the other.
Kind of that though.
Yeah,
I enjoyed the game thoroughly, and I was experiencing all the game that had to offer, like doing all the side stuff and all that. And I was like, oh right, I only have this for like a week, and I was like stressing out about like, am I gonna beat this in time and like speed through the game? And then I eventually like. When I finally did reach the point where I was like, all right, I'm 100% certain that I've beaten the game, and then there was just more game. I also found out around that time that I actually had 2 more days in the rental than I thought I did.
Oh.
But at that point, I was just like, I am so like emotionally burnt out on this that I just can't even play this anymore. So I just didn't touch it for the remaining 2 days.
Yeah, man, it's a roller coaster. Also, I know we've like nearly defeated Giovanni already, but like unless I missed something, he only had 1 line when we first talked to him. I'm impressed that you got here.
Yeah. Well, like the guards say they're phoning upstairs or downstairs to tell him that you're coming. So like he's like, oh, my grunts can surely take this kid out.
What are they, like his secretary?
Pretty much.
It's like, hey, hang on, kid, I'll let him know you're coming.
Boss only gave us a rat-a-tat to deal with you. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, you're like storming through his headquarters. You beat up the secretary. Take down the janitor while you're at it.
I'm just imagining like this whole like conquest of the rocket base is like framed like the opening of Empire Strikes Back, where Darth Vader is just like going through the rebel base with his troops, just like killing everybody.
Except you're Darth Vader.
Like, we gotta get out of here. He's coming.
Who would he be? Would he be the Han Solo of this game?
What, Giovanni?
Giovanni, yeah.
No, he'd be the C-3PO.
Because he kind of has a little bit of a turnaround at the very end, where he's like, all right, I'll do my job.
Yeah, okay, he can be Han Solo.
Whoa, spoilers for the original trilogy.
Why is this elevator so big?
It's a freight elevator.
For what?
For all the Team Rocket grunts.
Pokemon
for
cages?
Transporting big Pokemon.
They have a limited energy budget, so they can only use the elevator. They can only use the elevator like 9 times a week.
It needs to be at least as big as an Onyx.
Yeah, pretty much.
The elevator needs to be big enough to transport the entirety of Team Rocket in one trip.
What if this was like that scenario in Metal Gear Solid where the invisible soldiers are in the elevator with you, but instead it's just an invisible Onyx?
But that moment is still so good to this day.
That game's so
Professor
good.
Oak, the elevator stopped moving.
I thought about playing through that here lately. Playing through Twin Snakes.
Oh, yeah.
And snacks.
Oh boy, Twin Snakes.
Does both of your discs still work, or is one of them still kind of iffy?
I think I need to just clean it really
Well, just
good.
don't smoke and you'll be okay.
So
Yeah.
the story here is we try to play through Twin Snakes during college.
Yeah.
As soon as they get the cigarettes out, game locks up.
Yep.
So the running joke
Yeah.
is that you can't smoke.
Unless...
Smoking's bad for you kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think what happened was like I was playing at the time, and it was at that part with the all the like storage rooms, and some of them had like infrared lasers, and I was showing off the cool trick where you could like use your cigarettes to make the smoke show the lasers.
I love that.
And then immediately after I did that, the game crashed, and I was just like, wait. That's not how it's supposed to go. That wasn't the trick.
Smoking kills, literally.
Well, I mean, in the case of Metal Gear Solid, if you remember the story of that game, the only way to really win is to not play.
I see you like Castlevania.
Super Mario Sunshine!
This isn't part of the Sony package. So we won, we beat Team Rocket, and we got the Sylph Scope. So now we gotta go beat up some ghosts. After we get a TM, or an HM. Oh wait, actually both. I get both in this episode.
What are we going for? Strength?
Wait,
no, Strength is in Fuchsia City.
Yeah, that's a couple episodes from now.
Yeah.
We gotta get Fly, because it's right next door.
No, we already have Fly, don't we?
Yeah, we already have Fly.
Oh, you're right. But I gotta get the 3 TMs from this chick.
Water.
I think I get
Soda.
Okay. Does anybody else wish that there was a way you could just buy multiples of these items?
Joe, it's realistic. You can only buy one at a time.
don't need that kind of realism in my magical elemental creatures game.
I like how these vending machines are so old-fashioned that when you buy a single drink, it makes a dot matrix printer sound. It's like...
The Game Boy printer is printing you a lemonade, Dan.
Yeah. So, we just got Tri-Attack, which has a 30% chance to either burn, freeze, or paralyze.
Hey, I didn't know this was a thing.
Yeah. I got Rock Slide. And I'm gonna get the best move in the game right here. It's time to get cold, Batman.
Is that Ice Beam?
Yeah, baby.
Oh my god. How did I miss this? That's awesome.
Yeah.
And you call yourself a Pokemon fan, Joe.
Not anymore.
No, we're not gonna argue about the girl's thirst. That's an that's an extreme thirst.
Like, God.
That guy's...
This
I
is
don't
an
have any more
extreme
money.
Thirst.
Must
I
consume
need more
liquids.
lemonade.
So, Vaporeon can learn Aurora Beam later, but since I know of this is inarguably better than Aurora Beam.
This will be
Yeah.
this will be really good end game.
Can you wait?
Oh, yes.
Can you get multiple copies of each TM by giving her drinks?
I tried, but it does not work.
All I got was every TM in the game.
Right?
All I got was this lousy Ice Beam TM.
In Fire Red and Leaf Green, she gives you worse TMs. So this is like the only good time to do that.
Yeah.
There were
She
a
gives
lot
you,
of there were a lot of situations in Gen 1 where you could get like really good items or TMs for like not a whole lot of effort. And then in
Yeah.
every subsequent game they made it worse. Like what was wrong with being able to buy evolution stones?
Yeah. Yeah, okay, they fixed that finally in Sun and Moon when you get to Olivia's town. She runs the gym shop.
Oh,
so
that's
you can
right, yeah.
You can just buy stones halfway through the game, so it's like, they've learned!
Yeah, thank goodness. A rare instance of a later Pokemon game improving on something from the early ones.
Dude, Sun and Moon, I've said it before, low-key, solid Pokemon experience.
Yeah.
Don't play Ultra, play OG. Oh look, it's Gary Oak.
What's he doing in the cemetery?
He's mourning the death of his Rattata.
I see we've read the same.
Swallowed in every
Actually, it's one of the Team Rocket grunts who are like, hey, he's going to Lavender Town. Gary, beat him up.
He's wearing a rubber Gary mask. It's just Jesse and James, like, in a costume.
That'd be a really fun cosplay, honestly. Just Gary Oak. Get the shirt with the stupid logo on it.
Just go around, like, heckling people.
I remember I was like way under leveled at this point, so like I went up the steps and saw Gary there and was just like, oh shit.
It immediately turns around.
That was the true terror of Lavender Town.
Yeah, this is one of two moments where you see him before you fight him.
Yeah, he fights you in the graveyard here to save you the trip.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's gonna be a trip here in a little bit.
Uh-oh.
This tower is cursed, I hope you know.
And now he's just like, Ice Beam? Wait a minute. Is that a Game Shark in your...
I would love if, like,
cheating!
You're right, and I'll cheat again!
I don't know. I don't know how you get an execute that big without cheating. What is going on with that one in the middle?
Hey, look, it's Crappy Doo.
It's just Pokeroids.
He looks like... You know what? The way the other eggs are positioned, it almost looks like he's got, like, arms and... He looks like Kirby.
Oh my god.
Kirby
He's
with,
even
like,
angry.
a really big, like, wart on his chest.
Kirby is now full of cancer.
Kirby.
Like, subscribe, and share if you want to save Kirby from cancer.
Oh, no. Spit it out, Kirby.
Yeah.
Well, that's what he's doing.
Yeah, he's shooting us with barrage. Whatever that means in this game. Isn't he the only Pokemon that learns that?
Things.
Yeah.
Oh no.
He's got a big fish.
It's fine, we can take him.
Mhm.
You got this, Yappy Doo.
Right! Don't worry, you'll be fine.
Just give him, like, a toaster to throw at it.
Yeah, unfortunately, I do not have an electric type yet, so he's actually kind of hard to fight.
Uh-huh. Did Gyarados have good special in Gen 1?
He had good typing. I don't know if he had good special, but he had damn good attack.
Because I know he had good special
His
defense
words for a minute were off the charts.
in subsequent ones.
He's so strong he froze the game. Well, yeah, this is our first instance of a true damage move.
Oh yeah, it subtracts like a set number from your health.
Yeah, I guess I don't know if I fought any.
Give him a body slam.
Which makes it utterly useless once your Pokemon passes like level 10.
Yeah. Well, if you're fighting Pokemon that have like really good defenses or use like a bunch of defense up moves, it's really good.
Yeah, that's true.
It has a purpose.
Wasn't that like the only Dragon type move in Gen 1?
Mm-hmm.
So is it?
Where's, like,
Kadabra or Kadabra?
Kadabra.
If Kadabra wore pants, would it be like this or like this?
It's just like on his head.
Yeah, he puts the pants on the spoon, like in Toy Story 4.
To be honest, like I look down at his like torso or his leg area, I'm not even sure what's going on. It looks like he almost looks like he has the Super Mario Brothers 2 box art leg. We're just coming right out the middle.
Yes.
Like, oh.
You're still stuck on Charmeleon.
What a scrub. Oh, he's kind of underleveled, isn't he?
Yeah, we've got a pretty wide range for our levels. Like we got Yappy Doo here at 21, but then we got Venusaur. Sorry, I couldn't remember. He's Lad, right?
Yeah, he's Lad.
Yeah, Lad's like over 30.
Yeah. And Pidgeotto's climbing. Pidgeotto's getting pretty strong.
Pidgeotto's the dark horse of the squad.
Yeah. Pidgeotto honestly has been a really solid member of the team so far. Because he's got that normal type that just gives him just like no weaknesses.
I love that he calls you a stinker. Like, wow. Ouch.
You big-headed bimbo.
Coming from you, Blue, that means a lot.
This is why like Go ahead.
You say your thing.
Well, I was gonna say this is why I like Gary Oak. Because he's not antagonistic.
Is that Giovanni? What's Giovanni doing in the lobby?
We killed his Onix. He doesn't have it again later.
Yeah. Wait, he didn't have an Onix, did he?
Yeah, he did.
Oh.
In the first fight, he has an Onix.
Oh.
And then he had Onix, Rhyhorn, and Kangaskhan.
Then he wised us up.
Yeah. I love that they finally give him the Persian and yellow version.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because he had one in the anime.
Which, honestly, it's kind of hard to fight.
Did Giovanni ever fight in the anime?
I don't know.
Oh, wait, no, he did, because there's a scene where he fights Gary with Mewtwo in armor. And he just, like, wipes the floor with
This is our first encounter with a Ghastly.
Uh-huh. Actually, didn't we see one earlier?
Did we?
Because I feel like I remember commenting on how it just looks like a cloud of... Oh, no, yeah, you're right. It was on the title screen.
Yeah, it was on the title screen on the first episode.
Yeah.
But yeah, he just kind of looks like dots.
I love Ghastly's eyes. Like, they're real simple, but I don't know. I just like that shape a whole lot.
Yeah. It's so anime, but it works for him. Yeah. Vaporeon's gonna be doing the lion's share of work in this dungeon.
Trey, did you color that purple because it's color commentary?
It is. Every town has a different color.
I deserve death for that. I apologize.
No,
Well, if you deserve death, you're in the right place for it.
Yeah. We don't... When in Rome.
There'll be some death later. You'll see.
You're really hyping this up, Trey.
Yeah.
Why?
I keep saying this town is cursed.
Yeah. Well, I mean, all these ladies are supposed to be possessed, aren't they?
Yeah.
So are we fighting the trainer or the Pokemon, really?
Yes. It makes me wonder if the Ghastlies are like trying to protect them, but they don't understand how because they're like possessed by maybe they're all possessed by Marowak.
Maybe. Boy, that is like an omniscient or omnipresent Marowak.
Yeah. Like, maybe that's, like, the reason for the haunting. Like, the Marowak was so powerful. Maybe it was, like, a level 99 Marowak or something.
The haunting.
Come on. Oh.
Oh,
I
yeah.
know.
Once again, confusion is just straight up biased.
Yeah.
The one time I ever got a good use out of confusion was in my my most recent, although it's not really recent anymore, but my most recent playthrough of Pokemon Coliseum, where I would use status moves to like supplement like my attacking Pokemon, since it's all 2-on-2 battles.
Yeah.
I actually got pretty decent use out of Confuse Ray on that file, but that's the only time.
It has a 100% hit chance, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's like it's inarguably better than
Supersonic.
Yeah, Supersonic.
Why is it
My favorite confusion technique is always going to be Swagger, just because it's so silly.
Yeah. Yeah, Swagger is the Confuse Ray clone you use if you got something to...
Alright.
Making a hilarious cameo.
Yeah.
Spooky.
Ikue... What's her name?
Oh, I can't remember.
Sorry, but that game looked super cool at E3.
Yeah. And she should just take over Bethesda.
Yeah.
She should assume the role of Todd Howard.
Yeah, they were those. You know what? Judging
She should eat Todd Howard, take his power.
just
That's how it works.
just like Kirby. Oh my god!
You'll see a Japanese woman expand 10 times that day.
No, it would just be like Kirby, like in Smash Brothers when he copies like Bayonetta, just with a little black wig and glasses.
If we had more of an audience, someone would probably draw fan art of this.
Right.
Well, thank God we don't.
Yeah.
Let's just get like 1,000 subscribers or something like that. This is gonna seem like very weird to say.
I hope that never happens.
Growing pains, my dudes.
I hope we never get 1,000 subscribers.
I hope we get
I hope
10,000
no one ever
subscribers.
watches this video. Dislike, unsubscribe. Who cares?
Abort. Oh yeah. So this fight was dumb because I got a wild fight right before a trainer battle, so I'm locked into this fight.
Oh yeah, that happened. Does that happen in other games besides Gen 1? I feel like that was like a programming oversight.
Yeah. I don't know if it's like a priority thing or if it's just a hyper random chance, but it only ever seems to happen in Gen 1 and Gen 2 to me.
Honestly, the only game I can remember it happening in is Red, Blue, and Yellow. So.
Yeah. Yappy Doo's on his...
I love you hovering over Marcel like, I know this is the right choice, but I can't.
Yeah, he can't get too strong.
Yeah.
That was honestly kind of a struggle for me playing this game, like, because he was the obvious, like you said, he's the obvious choice.
Uh-huh. It's like psychics are, like, broken in Gen 1 or something.
Yes.
Or God forbid, Jinx, if you've got one of those, then you got psychic and ice beam.
God, and she can put things to sleep instantly with Lovely Kiss.
Uh-huh. So long, Elite Four.
Yeah. Oh yeah, right before the Purified area, I run into a Pokemon.
Uh-huh. With white magic.
Yeah.
So I guess so magic also exists in the Pokemon universe. Interesting.
You know, that's not out of the blue out of the ordinary for this game.
We're never going to address this again, but this one lady has magical powers, just straight up.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of like the dragon chick in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. She just has dragon powers.
Oh god.
She's just magic.
Good old Zinnia.
Yeah. Well, next time we're gonna take on the top of the tower. There's a couple, like I think 1 or 2 floors left.
The top of the tower.
Yeah.
Hopefully you don't run into any goons like Team Rocket.
Or ghouls.
Maybe.
Ooh.
You might have to fight them.
Or we could peacefully negotiate. No?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know if that's in the cards for Team Rocket.
I'll see myself out.
All right, see you next time, guys.
Good night.